Hello my scrappy friends and welcome to my channel today. Now I think I sound a bit more echoey in this new space. Let me know what you think. If it's too echoey I will think of something. I don't know what, but something. So today's share is for Kraft Plus and it is a sketch challenge for May. I had heaps of fun with this. I really love the sketch and when I saw the colour scheme, I thought of Christmas. I've got these two photos of my boys. Well, it's the same photo printed twice, of my boys with Santa, and it's a sneaky photo that I took while we were waiting in line for professional photos. But the story that I want to tell is that they are both quite happy to go up and visit Santa and have a chat to Santa. And and the funniest thing is, they have absolutely no problem at all telling Santa that they haven't been good. It cracks me up. I've heard on occasion both of my children, when Santa says, "So have you been a good little boy?" I've heard both of them go, "No, Santa, not all the time." It cracks me up. So so the story I'm telling is that they're both brave enough to go and speak to Santa by themselves, but they're also brave enough to tell Santa the truth. So yeah, I think it's a bit cute. I printed these out to look like Instax photos. I was actually going to print them on my Instax printer, but I found that I had some printed frames in the printer. They're like holographic almost with stars, and they didn't go with my colour scheme, so I've had to reprint them as 4x6 photos and then trim them down. You can see I've gone with the layers along the bottom of the page like in the sketch. That red and cream stripe is from Heidi Swap. It's from her Believe Christmas collection from a few years back. That other brownie creamy coloured paper is from 13 Arts. And then I've got that tissue paper that's got ho 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 written all over it in red. So I've gone into my Christmas stash box and I've pulled out a few bits and pieces that I think will work really well. That background paper that I'm working on is Kraft with the stars printed on it in gold, shiny gold foil, which I just love. I've got some washi tape from an old Studio Calico kit that I was given or purchased a number of years ago, and I'm just going to use a couple of pieces of that as layers. And then I've got this darkroom door stamp, excuse me, this darkroom door stamp that is all Christmas text in scribbly writing, and I love it. And I thought it would be a good way of adding some interest to my background, so I'm using my, it's not black, ground espresso archival ink pad to do my stamping, and then I've got the ground espresso distress oxide to do some splatters. I've just randomly stamped that all over the background where I know my photo's going and around there. I actually wasn't convinced I was going to do any mixed media on this page, so I surprised myself. But once I got going, I did this whole video, this whole scrapbook page in one sitting, which is unusual for me. So I'm just splattering away with that ground espresso ink, and I'm going to leave that to dry naturally. You'll have to excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. I've put off doing this voiceover as long as I can, but tomorrow is the 1st of May and we have this is going live then. Christmas, I've got gold stars in the background. Of course, I'm coming in with some more gold. A Heidi Swap Colour Shine in gold, and I'm just using a paint brush to splatter that in my background. And then I wanted to bring a bit more red. This is, I think, Sweet Cherry by Heidi Swap, and it's one of her colour shines. You can see I sprinkled it first in that section behind where my photos are going to go. And then I'm just adding a few little drops. I did use the nozzle because I didn't want giant drops, and I'm going to dry that off with my paper towel here. So I've got these rub-ons. They are also from the Heidi Swap Believe collection. Now, I discovered in my box of Heidi Swap goodies, yes, I have my Heidi Swap goodies in its own separate box, a memory file kit that had from this collection, and it had these rub-ons in it. Now, very tentatively rubbing that on here, going, please work, please work, please work. It is a couple of years old, but you can see it's rubbed on perfectly. Now, because that one went on perfectly, I kind of went a bit crazy with these rub-ons. I add quite a few of them. I can't remember exactly how many. I even used the snowflakes. I thought, my boys are at Santa's, Santa's little place where you go to visit him and have a chat. Snowflakes are appropriate. If you don't know, I'm like, we don't have snow here in Australia at Christmas. Why does everything have snow on it? So most of the time for Christmas I won't use snowflakes, but I thought because we were at Santa's little place thingy that it was appropriate. I do lose one of these snowflake rub-ons, and I come back and I find it later, so I add a couple off camera. That word that I've just put on is believe, and that's in black. I'm just using my little scrapey tool thingy. Oh my goodness, words are failing me today to rub that on. This is hashtag I've been good. I just, like I said, my boys have absolutely no problem at all telling Santa that they've been naughty. So I just thought that this was quite hilarious to include. And I thought I would include a bit more white because Santa's got the white in him, and then my snowflakes are white, and everything else is more cream based, but my photos are white as well. So I'm just making sure I'm bringing that white around the page as well. You can see I've got those snowflakes there. Now I'm going to come in with my title. So I start with the 3 of these. These are from the Joyful collection by My Mind's Eye. And I start with the Holly Jolly Cheer, and I'm like, no, don't like it. Take the cheer off. I move the holly and the jolly down, and I'm really happy with that. I really like how that looks. I put a Christmas tree on that side above the Merry and Bright, and I did try a few other stickers, but nothing really worked. So now I'm coming in, I did try some gold stars to start with, but I was like, I've got enough gold stars. So I've got this sticker sheet of colourful stars from an Elliott Woods kit, I think it is. Again, I bought some not second hand, but not used December Daily products, and these stars were part of it. But it's got the red and the pink, so on the mood board there is the pink, and I haven't used much, but I really like the pop of that pink on this page. Making sure everything is stuck down. I think I'm going to stick my photo. Yep. So I had pulled out a couple of stamps to do some stamping in the background, and I didn't end up using this one, but it's a postage stamp with a Santa on it, and I used that to cover up my photos so I didn't get white mist on them. Illusions white linen spray because it's my favourite for white splatters, and I'm going to add in my journaling, and it's just what I spoke about before. So that is my page for Craft Plus for this month. I really, really love this sketch. I love the colours, and I don't have to scrap Christmas at Christmas time. I'm quite happy to do it any time of year when I feel inspired. So that's exactly what I did. This is a much more traditional coloured layout than I would ordinarily do for Christmas, but I really like it. I really, really like it. Make sure you head over to the Craft Plus blog for all of the other girls' inspiration. They've done some stunning pages. And make sure you load up your challenge by the end of the month. And I will be back again very soon with another share. Thanks for stopping by.